10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have ignition.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program How Not to Rp-1. We're going to be starting this episode off by taking a look at a couple of contracts. We'll be taking the X-Planes High contract, and also taking a look at the Earth Orbit and Return Extreme contract, for which we will be using this OV1-6. We're just going to make a few small changes to get it upgraded and ready so that it can actually use all 6 boosters this time. While we're making changes to things, we are going to be kind of reassessing our approach to how we made Lunar Orbit last time, which apparently was lots of luck and not so much skill. So we're going to be redoing little bits of our launcher, our Hayabusa A01, and this is our I don't know, our lunar orbiter. I forgot what the SD abbreviation is for. I'm so sorry to whomever suggested it, but yeah. So we will not be using this pod. We'll probably be using this little Octo because it looks, I don't know, appealing to me somewhat. So we'll spend quite a lot of time here trying to get this thing dialed in and trying to get it just the couple hundred of meters per second or so that it needs to get itself inserted into lunar orbit. We'll be making some improvements here, notably the addition of a solar panel so that hopefully we can actually get a little more science radioed in this time, instead of just having to deal with only a few hours of transmissible time like we had with our last endeavor, which, successful as it was, didn't give us a whole lot in the way of actual science. So hopefully this will have a much greater impact for us. Also the addition of comms and then antenna planning and such. We're going to try to balance this load out with sciencey bits, although unfortunately, yeah, that magnetometer, that thing is heavy as hell. And it really does just go about mucking up the works. So there is going to be a bit of a rebalancing and somewhat precarious placement of devices and things. Trying to deal a little bit more with a look, but eventually we'll end up adjusting the center of mass, trying to get this the rest of the way dialed in, and then making sure that we have enough delta V to make this thing happen. Now, 642 probably going to be enough. We'll just adjust our antenna to make sure it can get us inside the fairing without having to retool too much. So our first step, we are going to make some improvements to our engine, switching these LR79s, sorry, to the SD3 variant. The biggest change here, though, is that we will be stretching our orbital insertion stage. We do have to kind of make up for that extra couple of tenths of a ton or so. But beyond that, we will be adding another RD-105 stage below this one, and that will be our final Earth orbit insertion stage. So yeah, we're adding an entirely new stage to this rocket. Yeah, we will not be using that engine because it has to be ground lit. It will be an RD-105, as stated earlier, and this time I promise I won't forget the avionics. So we'll just get some of these things dialed in and make sure our runtime is complete. We're doing full burn time on the first RD-105. I guess that's stage, what, 1, 2, 3? And then our stage 4, our lunar orbit insertion stage, only has a burn time of 2 minutes and 18 seconds. So with all of those changes done, we'll get it out to the launch pad and give it a good test run, just to see what things would be like if everything went super smooth. And well, if things go well, they can really go well. So we are coming up now on booster up. They are down and away, now down to just the RD-108. God, I hope I didn't get that wrong. It'd be really embarrassing after all these years to confuse the 107 and the 108. But it, sure. Anyway, we'll let that run for the vast majority of its runtime. I think we're still actually a couple seconds shy on that, but I'll have to double check when we're back in the VAB. There's separation and solid ignition and fairing sep. That will be pushing us the rest of the way to orbit. It's 3 or so kilometers per second, although, yeah, that angle up that MechJebs wants to do now, like, you could have made up for that way back when we had some TWR, but instead, here we are. Yep, and now you're aiming too low. But, hey, whatever gets us there. Successful orbital insertion with 13.20 left in the tanks, so we actually have some room to go. We'll get this thing tooled up and get 2 or 3 of them in the build line just to help us out. But it is time for an X-4OB flight, so I'm going to turn you over to old me.
Up.
Oh, God, our staging is all backwards. Throttle is set to full ignition. Good light. Start to climb. Let's open these up and pin them. Yeah, it's very difficult to get some pitch authority on this thing. Go, baby, go. You can do it. Coming up on EFT separation. 3, 2, 1, 0. Tunk. EFT's away. Now we can move. Let's go, go, go. Stand there on our head. Stuff always makes me really, really, really nervous. Let's keep some angle so we can try to close the gap to KSC on our way back down, although it will be falling. It will be rotating towards us at the time, and we'll have plenty of glide slope and oogles of speed, so just make sure our experiments are active. Invalid situation, fair, invalid, yep. Okay, are you taking pictures? Yep, running, cool. How about you? Invalid. Waiting. Sweet. Okay. Mach 2 and climbing. Apogee 55 kilometers. Go, Cloven, go. Oh, RCS to arm. We're losing authority here. No. Bring it back. Dude. Oh, God. Not enough air to keep us going. Shutting down. Oh, now you want to get authority? Dude, what are you doing? Oh, our TWR is offset. We're out of balance. Oh no. It's baby X-15, which remained very quiet. The parents are surely nearby and can be deadly if provoked. And yeah, what we don't have... Why aren't my... okay. We are just going to bleed off all of our RCS fuel in this attempt. It's just gonna fight me this whole time. We just gotta make like 12 more kilometers. We got, what, 6? It's amazing how little authority these thrusters can have. I guess we are pretty heavy. We can't even get the engines spooled up in time. We have yaw thrusters. They're just over here and not doing anything at all. Hey, y'all, watch this. I wouldn't like to be rammed by an enraged parent going Mach 6.7. Fair enough. It looks like we have borked this mission, although we're going to get pretty high up. A yaw thruster. Well, we only got the one working. The other one's over here, not doing much. Although, yeah, we probably need the addition of more yaw thrusters. We're just going to go ahead and turn off RCS. Calvin, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. We're failing at things. Oh, we're already heading back down. So let's open up the speed brakes and see how long it takes this to come back. His Spinny Boy Sunday. Alright, We're just gonna get Cloven back to the ground here. As soon as there's enough atmosphere around the spacecraft to do something about it, and then when we get this back to the hangar, we're gonna have to seriously take a look at its thrust versus center of mass vector, because apparently if we're going to eclipse the 140 kilometer mark, we need to adjust where our engines are. I think we could relocate our thrusters to improve our yaw authority. There's lots of things we can do to improve it without changing the entire airframe. Make it dual XR11. Alright, looks like we've got control. Hopefully we can start to break off some of this speed. Let's get our nose out of the dirt. Get on that 270 vector, please. Oh yeah, lots of braking going on here. Them speed brakes, yo. Disengage. On dart in the ocean. Negative. We got some fuel, so we can extend our range if need be, but we are still supersonic. Where the hell is KSC in relation to us? I will never know. Great. That looks like it should be it there. Yeah, I think I see it. I don't know if y'all can see it because down sampling, but that looks like it there. I think we just gotta nose in just a little bit, and we're gonna be okay. We're gonna get this bird home. The ocean's more like a prawn dart. Wop wop wop. Yeah, we will need to improve the yaw authority. This is the first time this has really kind of posed a difficulty for us. I think really we were just shooting for like 75 and then 80 kilometers. I sure can. If we need to, we will relight these engines. I'm not so much worried about range to target because we got lots of burn time left. Although I guess I should be, because we're at like 6 kilometers altitude. In the early morning clouds, making it so that I can't see where the hell we're going. Once we're clear of this cloud cover, we'll figure out where we need to be, because we should have a much better view of the Space Center by now. Yep, there she is. Alright, let's get on course here. Oh yeah, I think we're going to be fine. If not, we have some relights, so let's angle in ahead of the runway so that we can turn back in. Now is the hard part. First day and a half after G got home, she wasn't pooping. He kept taking her out. She kept telling her to. So last night she finally managed to wag her tail like, see what I did what you wanted. You're so proud. Oh, puppies are just the cutest ever. Say I've made no changes, but I think FAR has gotten changed since I built this thing, so this airframe might not work in more modern versions, but I really like it and I want to keep it in service as long as I can. Alright, now we need to start shedding some speed. Things don't glide too well in KSP without it, so it balances out. Alright, let's get lined up on runway 27. She just walked over, stopped in front of you, and burped. Oh, puppy burps. The worst. Little flare of the brakes here. Oh, that was too much brakes. Too much brakes. We are going to pile into something or come in drastically short. Just a little bump. There we go. 165. Get that nose up. Get that gear out. Let's get lined up. Alright, what is our drop rate? Vertical speed. That's what I need to pay attention to. .6. No. .2. .1. Climbing. .3, .2, no, come on, man. Settle it in, settle it in, settle it in. 3, a little too harsh. Oh god, oh god. No, 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 no. Brakes, 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 brakes. Yes! Oh, recover to spaceplane hangar. Holy. Oh god, I almost had a heart attack. We'll get this back in the hangar, get it refit, and then we're gonna get turned around and get right back out there for yet another flight because, well, you know, these things are just fun, I guess. Alright. Oh god, staging! Stupid. Throttle is set to full ignition. Let's bring up our EFTs, ba-boom. And let's get that nose up. Cloven. Acid Marsu. Exactly. Nope. 100% agree with you there, Wook. Alright, preparing for EFT jettison. 2, 1, clearing away. I do not, but I assume it's cheese because of the way the words are. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fly something right now. Let's get some altitude. Altitude, altitude, altitude plus speed. It's bad. Well, good. Because this is also bad. Plenty of very dumb, awesome, awful bad things. Alright. Maybe I should have... I wonder what our fuel level is. Okay, yeah, about halfway through. RCS to arm. RCS seems to be holding pitch much better than before. Cheesy bad is my assumption, based on context, because I don't really know what's going on. Jeez. Oh god. Cheese with live maggots in it. I've never heard of more apt comparison. I am rocking atmospheric autopilot. The hotkey P turns it on. We are going to clips 110. We're pushing for 140. Oh, we're losing it. We're losing it. We're losing it. Shutting down. 145. Bring that nose back in, man. Come on. Oh, God. Yes, we have authority. Kind of. Bring it back. Don't let it spin, sweetheart. Come on. Okay, you know what? That's okay. That's fine. Just level that out. Just level that out. Just level that out. Yeah, there you go. RCS to disarm. Oh my god, are we gonna do it? Wookie. Bad Wookie. No. Go to your corner. I think we're gonna do it, y'all. Just do Lucy's work for him. Somebody has to. It's a hard job. Dude. Look at that. Oh, this is going to be real bad when we come back down. Because we got an Immelman turn. We're going to way overshoot. Everything is real bad, but we're going to hit 144 kilometers, and we are going to get super paid if we can touch down in one piece. 143. What is running? Are you running? Nope, you are waiting, because we actually have all the high altitude stuff. You're waiting also, because you're, what, full up? Oh yeah, no, we're in space. What's running? Earth photography and crew report. Photography, we got a lot of info to gather there. Same with crew report, but yeah, obviously. So if we can push this higher and higher, yeah, you go ahead and let it roll all the way back. We'll just go ahead and kick open the air brakes. Sorry, those air brakes on the wings make me very happy. I love the way those came out. Lieutenant Kerman, KSC, we trust you're done with your entry checklist. Beep. Started after staring out the window for 2 minutes. Checklist. Yeah, okay. Why it's so easy to beat X-15 with Rp-1 X-planes. The X-15 had a really high dry mass for Rp-1 standards to make it strong, so it could re-enter at Mach 6 plus and fly dozens of missions between significant refurb. Makes sense. We just attach a new airframe to it every single time. Which is holistically silly. Is that... Oh god, did we cross Florida? No, I don't want to deactivate the brakes. I want to keep the brakes on. And I want to get my nose back into the wind. RCS. Where are we? Where's Florida? Okay, we're not more than half a state away. Although it really does not feel like it. This is going to be interesting. Because we have to about face. And fly... where the hell are we? Oh no, that is where KSC is. Okay. I have an idea of our orientation now. And which way we are going. Let's go ahead and bleed off some of this RCS fuel as we try to figure out how to do things. Can we roll? No, we can't roll yet. I'd like to roll. Let's roll. This is going to be spicy and probably extra dumb. We should just focus on landing, not necessarily landing on the runway, but, you know. We gotta bring it back in. 46 kilometers actual. 39 kilometers actual. Scratch mark. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Oh, buddy. Brakes, 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 brakes. 15 Gs. Please don't pass out. Please don't pass out. Please don't pass out. Calvin reaching G limit. Tap, tap, tap. Brakes off. Yes. Yes! Haha, you brilliant bastard, Calvin. Yes. Well, we upped the wing root strength modifier after the first test run of this thing. Look at her go. You majestic bastard. Use SEP aluminum and wings with 1.5 to 2 strength ratio on your X-15. It takes to match the real dry mass. Save your pilot once. You flat spinned at Mach 4. Oh my. Yeah. Where is... Okay, so we need to adjust heading north by... Yeah, we need to come into the 90 vector. We're good. Latitude flying your planes are made of refined steel balls. Ain't he just? I do not. I do not own a flight stick of any kind currently. In the crisp early morning air, Calvin flipped the bird to the Carmen line and proceeded to tour most of Florida in under 25 minutes. I have some old Xbox 360 controllers, but I genuinely prefer mouse and keyboard for most things. Spinal compression improves the ergonomics. I see no downside here. Brilliant. Oh, we need to... Where the hell is KSC? Thought it would be like right here, right? Is it not? Am I shooting at the wrong island? I thought I saw it right there. Oh, yep, there it is. There she is. There she is. Analog pitch controls from planes would maybe be worth it. So yeah, maybe if I got myself one of those connector things from my old 360 controllers and hooked them up, we could fly a little better now. Man, we are getting 0G and I feel fine. We got so much science radioed in, that's awesome. Well, I've seen 4. I have seen 4 science get radioed in. I've seen 4 science, and I turned too much, which, inefficiencies aside, I really hope we have enough. How about some fuel dump? Because I'm saving it in case we need to put it to dump it through the engines. Remember, we have a really, really, really good glide ratio. Like, really, really, really good. And I don't think I actually can dump fuel because I don't have ship manifest. Is there a metric for dumping fuel I don't know about? Try to land at 99 meters per second. Sure. Tower Cloven. Permission to buzz the tower. Denied. Permission to put your wheels on the dirt, you bastard. Quit effing around. Alright, gear out. Locked. Quick flare. 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 Whoa, buddy. What are you doing, friend? Nice and gentle. Brakes, 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 brakes. Perfect. Yes. Recover vessel to spaceplane hangar. Getting paid. Yeah. Oh, that was awesome. Jumping over to the launch pad now, our Earth Orbit Extreme rocket is finally ready to go, rolled out, and there is a solid ignition on our SRBs and our main engine. And then very quickly, we move on to SRB jettison, and we're now pretty much at the mercy of this core stage and whether or not the AJ-10 will light. Thankfully, this time, the AJ-10 has decided to cooperate and is going to take us most of the rest of the way to orbit. We are at 1.43 million meters by 173, which fulfills this contract. Thank God. I had no idea if this rocket was going to be capable of figuring this out for us, but the little guy came through. So, unfortunately, we did forget to switch the biosample for a film return canister, so there's no real actual science to be gained here. We're trying to deorbit a little bit on our RCS, but that proved less than effective. So we went ahead and fired the SRBs, jettisoned the scientific equipment, and are now making our approach through the atmosphere. Everything turns out great. We survived re-entry, a successful parachute deploy, and a very happy splashdown, leading to not too much payoff, but we did get a couple of science points we could spend, so we'll go ahead and buy ourselves some upgrades. I think, yeah, early flight control is what we went for, but the big day is upon us. The HBSA is finally just about ready to fly, so we're gonna go ahead and get that rolled out to the launch pad and get it ready for launch. So here's old me yet again. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Shutting down. We've got a failure. Of course we have a failure. Ugh. Do we recover it to the VAB? Yeah, recover to VAB. However, we are undeterred, and we did figure out how to recover to the vehicle assembly building. So we're going to pull all of these engines off, contemplate upgrades, decide against them, install new engines, get it back in the assembly line, and then start rolling it out to the pad for the second attempt at a launch and trying to fulfill our lunar orbit contract. So we'll set our target, we'll get MechJeb all set up, and we will check our staging, very important, and wait until our next launch window. And when it finally does arrive, well, yeah, here's old B again. 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition. Damn it! You piece of shit! LR-79 failure. Fuck me. cover the VAB. Once again, the VAB. We will repeat the process, replace our engines, get it back on the assembly line, get it back out onto the pad, wait for our launch window to arrive, and... Fuck me. Nope. We're done. I gotta call it. We had yet another LR-79 failure. Yeah, now I'm a little deterred, but we will try again next episode. So hopefully we'll actually get to see this thing fly after 3 failed attempts, but that will be in the next episode. So thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it, and I will see all of you in the next one. So until then, see you later.